Another day, another daily vlog. It's your boy Jonathan, and if you're wondering why I'm doing this voiceover, I got a quick story for you. So I was trying to film another daily vlog for the next day, and I was deleting some footage because I didn't have much space. I know I gotta work on my storage and all my footage, but I was deleting some footage out of the SD card, and I unfortunately and sadly deleted the intro to this video after I already had it in the timeline and was working on editing it. But yeah, we're here, and that shows you what kind of week it's been. It's been a very hectic. I think it's been a very long week. I've honestly have struggled to keep up with the daily vlogs and struggled to keep up with my workouts. This was actually one of the few workouts that I had this week, and I felt really proud of it. It was a pull day that I did and felt really good. This was actually in the evening, and this week, I don't know, for some reason I've been struggling to wake up early in the morning. I don't know if it's stress. I don't know if it's, I don't know. But nevertheless, I wanted to do this voiceover to kind of intro this video and tell you guys about how my week has been. And there's going to be points in our lives and even in our weeks where you might not be feeling good and you feel like you're not going anywhere, you're not growing, you're not getting better, but understand that it's a part of the process and you should be graceful towards yourself. And despite of, all the days that I wake up and it'd be like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. and I couldn't go work out in the morning, that kind of, got in my head, and I didn't start the days feeling strong or feeling confident or feeling like I accomplished something. I felt like I was letting myself down. But we live and we learn, and I was able to hit this workout this day, so we got to count our victories, and this is one of those. And the fact that we're living, we're breathing, we're healthy, I should be grateful about that as well. So just wanted to let you guys know it's been a week, and we're learning. We're taking it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, and going from there. So hope you enjoy my yapping, because I'm going to be talking here shortly after I finish this cardio session that you guys are seeing, which was 30 minutes on the Stairmaster at level incline 12, speed 3.5 or 4. So it was a nice cardio session, but I'm going to stop talking and then I'll talk some more in a second. I don't know if any of you guys have thought about, oh, that's a pretty cool hat. Let me show you. Maybe I'm the only one because I know what it is, and you only see, looks like a pretty normal standard hat. It's not. So this right here is pretty cool because Morgan Wallen, so whenever we have concerts at the stadium and our marketing team do a great job of providing gifts for the artists and the tour. And one of the gifts was a hat, and there were some leftover that the tour didn't take, and they left it for us. And it was pretty cool that we were able to get these. So these are from Morgan Wallen's concert. He did a back-to-back nights show. It was called One Night at a Time. I think it's what the tour was called. And he did those shows in June. I think it's June 20th and 21st, if I'm not mistaken, of this year. And great shows, by the way. I talked to my coworkers and I said I think that's probably top 2 of all the shows that I've seen at the stadium that I've worked also. Number 1, Taylor Swift, hands it down. The production, it was just Swifties, next level. But Morgan Wallen was pretty close second. And so it says here, you can't, let me see if, okay, I'm gonna put it right here towards the light so you guys can see. But it says here MW, obviously Morgan Wallen, and then you can barely see it here. Let me see if I can zoom in. So here it says USBS, which is US Bank Stadium, and then on the other side, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. There we go. So right here it says 2024. So USBS, US Bank Stadium, Morgan Wallen 2024. Pretty cool. And it looks like a hat that a country singer would use. And it's breathable. It has obviously mesh here. You can use it for like casually if you want to go get groceries or if you want to work out like I do. And I just boom. And it's a pretty dope hat. I really like it. So I know that it's kind of like a special edition hat, but I use it to work out. I just like the feel of it. Makes me feel like I'm Morgan Wallen. I'm joking. But yeah, that's where it comes from. That's just fun fact for today's video. But just got back a while back, and hey, here we are. Another protein shake down the hash. Obviously, we gotta stay hydrated, so doing that as well. And felt good. Felt good to get that workout in. For the cardio, as you guys saw, I did 30 minutes on the treadmill. Level 12 incline, 3.5 speed the first 10 minutes. And then the last 20 minutes I did 4 speed. It felt pretty good. I like the cardio. I think I'm gonna continue that for the remainder of the week just to have a change in my cardio because it kind of gets boring to be on the Stairmaster. It's challenging though, so you get a really good workout. But I like to, mix things up, especially after doing 5 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks of Stairmaster, pretty much every day, or 6 days a week. Or, there's days that I missed out. So for the most part, 4 to 5 weeks of Stairmaster. So I want to do something different right now. Like I mentioned, I'm at 189, so I'm feeling good as far as weight-wise. And cardio is a great way to burn fat, burn a lot of calories. So literally today, I think I burned over 300 calories on the treadmill, 30 minutes. So if you're looking to burn calories, highly encourage you to do Stairmaster, do treadmill. You can do like high intensity interval training, or they call HIIT, kind of like a CrossFit kind of style workout. You burn a lot of calories. And then you can eat and kind of, if you track, then you got to track, see the deficit or whatever your goal is. If you want to build muscle, then you got to eat more protein, eat more food. If you're trying to lose weight and burn fat, maybe still build muscle, then you got to eat at a caloric deficit, but you got to make sure that you're getting your protein intake and all your nutrients every single day. So it's been a long day, man. It's been a long day. Feeling good. Right now I'm stretching because obviously I gotta make sure I'm stretching, man. That's one thing that I'm not gonna take for granted. And years down the road, I'm gonna be like, I wish I should have stretched earlier in my life. When I've seen on treads and I've seen on social media, a lot of people that have more experience, that they're in their 40s, 50s, a lot of the things that they say is that they wish they would have been more active earlier. They wish they would have taken better care of their body physically, with nutrition, sleep, doing daily, or not daily, but monthly checkups or yearly checkups to see how they're doing, how their body is functioning and everything. So that's one thing that I'm working on as well, making sure that I'm taking care of my body, especially working at an office 9 to 5 for the most part, Monday through Fridays. And then if we have a Vikings game or a concert or an event on the weekend, then that extends over to the weekend. And most of my time I'm at my desk. So, sitting down at a computer or a laptop, it kind of, your body, acclimates to that body positioning, and then you feel tighter, your muscles feel sore. So you gotta get some movement in, stretch those muscles, especially if you're working out as well, so that your body can stay mobile. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. And that way we prevent injuries. That way we prevent, hurting ourselves down the line, having back issues, knee problems, neck problems, and all those things. So we're in work in progress. One thing that I'm really proud of myself today. This is one thing I'm gonna kind of show you guys. Well, I'm not gonna show it to you guys. I'm gonna talk to, because it'll be hard to show you. Actually, never mind. I'll just try my best to show you guys. So let me bring you guys a little bit closer. A little bit closer. All right, there we go. So today I was working on, I don't know, sometimes I get random thoughts in my head about, I think I should do this and try to implement something to keep track of my progress. I take, my phone, I have my notes app. That's where I keep track of my weight to see this prep series, making sure that I'm in a line and progress into my goal of 180. And I say I don't have that with YouTube. I don't have something that I can look at and see, oh, this is the data. I've grown. The channel has grown. There's been improvements. There hasn't been any, or there hasn't been any improvements. So that way I can learn what areas I need to work on. So I decided, the YouTube Studio, the app is wonderful. It has like analytics of, how many subscribers you currently have, views, your videos, pretty much the in-depth behind the scenes analytics that a creator sees as far as the videos. But I work a lot with Excel sheets, reports on a daily basis, contracts, etc. And I wanted to do something for myself to keep track of my progress on YouTube. I created a spreadsheet that I can keep track of the channel overall, like everything, or at least the things that I know that are determining factors to see if I'm growing, to see if I need to improve on anything. Because if you get in the rabbit hole, you can start thinking about demographics, age, all those things. And I'm like, the community that I have, I love. I'm not gonna go into specific, no, I want this type of demographic, no. I'm just gonna enjoy, continue to build my community and welcoming everyone from all parts of the world, which I'm blown away that there's people from all over the world watching, people from India. Shout out if you're from India. I think India is one of the, if not the biggest demographic of people watching my videos. So shout out everyone in India. The US is also up there. One of my goals will be to have Puerto Rico be my top 3, if not top 2 and not 2. But we're working, we're growing, we're learning, and I'm kind of finding my essence and my cadence on how I can incorporate who I am. Not only when I'm here in the United States and speaking in English, but also speaking in Spanish and, mis Latino, Puerto Riqueño. That's a part of who I am. Nevertheless, this right here, all those kind of numbers that you guys saw right here a little bit up close, basically I created a spreadsheet for every year. So every year since I got monetized on 2023 last year in March. So in March is when I got monetized. One of my videos, just to give you guys a little context or a little brief history of my channel. I started this channel in November of 2022. I posted my first video, welcome to my channel. And during those 2 months of November and December, I was somewhat consistent. Obviously, when you start something new, you're like excited, doing things, trying things, and kind of want to grow and do better. Then it wasn't until January of 2023 where I decided, I'm going to switch from posting once a week or doing the Vlogmas to posting twice a week. And once I started posting twice a week, one of those videos, 4:30 morning routine, went viral and blew up. Maybe it was because of the timing. It was the beginning of the year. People are wanting to get into a routine and not knowing where to start. And they found my video and they really gravitated towards it. And I honestly don't think the video is, my best video, but I'm blown away by the fact that the first 15 minutes of the video is me not saying, I'm not talking. You don't hear me talk at all for the first 15 minutes. It's just me waking up, going through my morning routine with some music in the background, some chill vibes, going through my workout, coming back, getting ready for work. And I think people enjoy that kind of version of a video where they can just watch instead of listening to the person talk. They can just see it with their own eyes. It is a 4:30 morning routine. This is when they're waking up. This is what they're doing. So from there, that video gained traction like 5 days in. It was doing normal and I didn't expect it to blow up, and all of a sudden it started gaining traction like at 500 views, 1,000 views a day, and then it went continued growing from there. And at that time I wasn't a part of the YouTube partner program, which is what I'm currently showing you guys. This right here is like the spreadsheet I created to keep track of my analytics because I'm a part of the YouTube partner program. I wasn't a part back then of the partner program. And partner program is basically YouTube's it's YouTube's program in order for you to make money in AdSense and, qualify for monetization of your videos and your content. So I wasn't there yet because I had to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So at the time that I posted that 4:30 morning routine video, I was at 20 something subscribers. And I'm gonna put the video, I'm trying to see where it always, I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. I'm gonna put it right here so you guys can look at the video and go to the description. And in the description, I put in the bottom subscriber count. I had like 25 or 32 subscribers at the time. From there, it just grew to the point where in about a week, I reached 1,000 subscribers. And it was a little bit after that in about a month, I reached 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and I was able to apply to the partner program, and I got accepted. And that's when I started to earn money from being a part of the partner program and from AdSense. So all that to say, I started that program in 2023 in March. That's when I qualified, applied, and they accepted me. So I haven't been tracking my growth, the progress, the views, the subscribers, the community. Are they enjoying the videos? Which that would be the average view duration. Click-through rate, are the thumbnails and titles appealing to you guys? Is something that you will relate to or will be interested in watching? So I took all that, and today I was kind of thinking, at work, brainstorming. Sometimes I'm working and in my head I'm thinking about ideas. And I thought it'd be cool to have a spreadsheet that I can keep track and continue adding every month. So I don't know if you guys can see me. So I have a annual dashboard. I'm working on it. I have 2023 and 2024. Right now, I put all the information 2024 up to obviously November, which is still in the beginning of November. But now I have to go and input all the information for 2023. So that way I can keep track every year and every month and see how much I grew by month. And then I also have kind of a little table at the bottom that highlights how much I grew by quarter, how much revenue I made, how much subscribers I gained, how much the average view duration, the watch hours, the views, kind of like the back end of what you guys don't see. As a creator, this is what I'm paying attention to. And I honestly don't pay attention to any of this, but I want to grow and I want to see what are things that you guys are enjoying in my channel so that I can do more of. And having these analytics show me, all right, people are enjoying these videos. People are enjoying this, towards the end of the year, people are watching more of your videos. Why is that? Maybe you're doing more routines. Maybe you're doing more things that people are looking to build and looking to set themselves up for success, and you're doing that. So really proud of it. I think it'll be great for me to have data that can back up my growth and that I can look at it with concrete, with my eyes and see, oh, you're doing good. Because sometimes when you're doing videos, if no one comments it or likes it, you feel like no one is seeing it, even though it might have like 5-10 views. But one thing that I always said, that I always say to myself, there's one person out there that this video is impacting. That's my audience. That's that person that it may not be content creation, it might not be YouTube, but it may be painting, it may be engineering, it may be sports, whatever the case may be. They can look at these videos and see that they can work on themselves even at a deeper level with analytics, with data that can kind of provide them feedback on the things that they're doing and if they need to improve on something or if they should continue doing what they're doing. And that was today's little project, and I'm very proud of how it's coming along. I'm gonna do a little bit more work later tonight on getting all the data for 2023 inputted into the spreadsheet, because once I have that, it'll be easy to just go at the end of every month, keep track of it, and have something that I can look and be proud of, and you can see your growth. And I want to see my growth, because there's going to be times where in life you don't feel like you're growing, you don't feel like you're getting better, and to have data that can tell you, hey, you are doing good, everything is, you're improving, you're trying, there's going to be trends, there's going to be maybe your videos are going to go up a month, but they're going to go down the next month, and that's life. I heard a quote. I was watching this actors roundtable, and I know this conversation is going all over the place, but that's what I am. I'm almost all over the place with topics, but there was this actors roundtable that I watched, and I forgot the actor's name, but the actor was talking about how they were currently struggling to find roles in movies and opportunities, and how everything was constantly, going up and down, and they wanted to stay like steady and, consistent. And they said that their therapist told them that it is important to appreciate the highs and the lows of life, because that's a part of us. When you think about life, when you think about a heartbeat, if you're at a hospital, you see in a machine that the heartbeat is kind of like beep, beep, and it's kind of like going up, down, and that's life. There's ups and there's going to be downs. If you're flatlined, that means that you're dead. So it is important to understand that there's going to be highs and lows in your life, and that's what's keeping you living, and that's what makes life meaningful, and what we create memories for, and what we appreciate more in life. Because when you're at a low point and you feel like you can't get out of it, and eventually you do get out of it, you understand that you have the strength, you have the capability. You just got to give yourself patience, you got to give yourself grace and grow. And not only you're growing for yourself, you're growing for your partner, you're growing for your family, you're growing for your kids, future grandchildren, you're growing for your community, you're growing for your country, and you're growing for others, because it allows others to see another person growing and learning and falling and getting back up, and it helps them create a space where they can understand, hey, if Jonathan failed and he, made a mistake, or if he feels some type of way, he was able to get back up, and this is what he went through, and I'm going through the same, and we're going to get through this together, and we're going to be happy, and everything's going to be worth it on the other side. That's what this is all about. And I don't know, I'm just excited for what the channel continues to grow. I'm closer to 2,000 subscribers, and I don't take any of you for granted. Any comment that I see on my channel, I'm like, literally, as soon as I get a notification via email, I'm like, let me reply, let me engage, because I want to make sure that you guys understand that you mean a lot to me, and I've always enjoyed talking. My friends can attest to it, my girlfriend can attest to it, my family can attest to this, my coworkers. I enjoy talking. That's why sometimes some of these videos are like an hour and 20 minutes. Not gonna lie, bro. But I think I just like to talk because it's important to tell your story. It's important to understand that your voice has power and that your voice has an impact. And your experience and your story is helping someone that you may not know, even someone around you that you may not necessarily be talking to, or maybe that you know, but the way that you carry yourself, the attitude that you have every single day around them, they're looking at that. They're paying attention. That's one thing that my dad taught me was that when I play sports, he told me, whenever you go out there, do your best because you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. Treat everyone with respect. Shake everyone's hand if you can. Be kind because you never know who's watching. You never know, what kid, what girl, what adult, parent, coworker, friend is looking at what you're doing and how you're carrying yourself and is getting inspired, or he's getting a little bit kind of turned off, or kind of getting the ick of like, oh my God, Jonathan's always negative, or oh my God, Jonathan's always positive. Every time he comes by and says good morning to everyone. So just know the aura that you have every single day, not only with your life, but with the people around you, the people that you touch, the people that and when I mean by touch, I mean like the people that you impact, that you engage with in conversation, crossing the street, or even when you grab your Starbucks, or you go on a drive-through and get your food, or when you work with them. You don't know what impact you're making, and you don't know who might be watching. So let this be kind of your reminder to always have a good attitude. I've been blessed to be in rooms with people I didn't expect, I didn't know that I was in the room with, that had power, that had a voice, and that had a great attitude. And the way that they carry themselves inspired me to understand, hey, I'm becoming better. I'm being that as well. And yeah, that's what it's all about. Life is a journey. Life's like a video game. You play video games. Those of you, I haven't played video games in a while. I'm gonna be honest. However, I've been trying to buy myself a PS5. A couple months ago, I was like very lenient. Like I was inclined to getting a PS5, but then I was like, no, I got 2 jobs. I got YouTube. I'm not, because once I start playing, it's like, all right, I need to get better. But video games, it's a representation of life. In the video game, you have a character, which is you, right? Or the game is the character. In real life, it's you, right? There's a story. There's objectives. There's levels. There's going to be obstacles or an opposition. And every level, you might fail. If you fail, you start over. But you learn as you go. You develop these skills in the game. You develop these skills in life that help you grow to the next level. When we were in high school, maybe we were a little bit overwhelmed. I don't know, college, I'm going to miss high school. I'm going to miss my friends. And then when you step into college and you're like, oh my God, college, oh my God. And then you learn a lot and you had experience. And then you go into the professional world and you're like, oh my God, this is going to be scary and all that. And then you look at yourself like, oh my God, I'm doing the thing. I got a job. I'm paying bills. I'm, taking care of myself, buying myself groceries, paying for my phone, and doing all of those things, treating myself, buying myself clothes, taking myself out, taking my partner out. And you understand that each level helps you acquire a new skill, a new quality that the next level will require of you in order to be able to level up to the next level. And I think we should all strive to look forward to something. We should strive to put in the work. And my grandpa, he's 92. I say 92 because I was going to say 92, but no, 92. He's about to turn 92. And he's always learning. He's always reading books. He has books in the house about philosophy, science, religion, history. And one of the things that I'm always blown away by is his eagerness to learn, his curiosity. He's always, finding something to do to keep himself busy. He's always, learning, reading, asking questions, having discussions. And at 92, he's lived a great life. Obviously, I know his story, and obviously he didn't grow up. With any privilege or any, he grew up struggling. His family, his mom, and him struggled growing up, but he was able to make something out of himself at a time where there wasn't any resources to do so, and completely different times in the 40s and 50s. But he was able to have the persistence, have the belief, and put in the work. And he was able to raise amazing ladies and women that I call my mom and my aunts, and myself and my sister, his grandson and granddaughter. He's always been present. He's even when I went to college, he would give me an advice and say, "Hey, always respect others, be kind to others, make your bed, always be aware of your surroundings." And at 92, all the life that he's lived, he's always looking forward to something. And I think right now in life, it's important for us to acknowledge that we're living a beautiful moment in time, where you have something to look forward to every single day, even if that is, working out, even if that is content creation, even if that's going to your 9 to 5, or, working at a coffee shop. We have something to look forward to every single day. And I think that should be the motto every single day of our lives. Have something to look forward to. Because think about yourself at 90. You accomplish all these things, you live a life, and you have less energy, you have less time. What is life going to be like? Are you going to have regrets? Are you going to feel good about yourself? So always think about those things and take them into consideration. Not to be scary about them, because everything, all the stories, all the people that have more experience give us their story, and then we learn and kind of reflect on it, on how we can apply those gems and those nuggets of information into our life. But yeah, I know this was a very long spiel when I had said these videos are going to be 8 to 15 minutes. But I think it's important for you guys to know, and for me to process as I talk with you guys, that every day of your life, you're learning something about yourself, you're growing, you're becoming, a better version of yourself. There's going to be struggles along the way, and that's important for you to have, because it'll allow you to take a step back and take notes of, hey, these are areas that I got to improve on because I failed because of that. Let me improve that so I don't fail again. And how you can help others that might be struggling with the same things that you're struggling. So I think these videos right here that I'm doing will show you guys that, hey, sometimes your days are not going to look, extravagant. This video is pretty much me just after work, getting ready, talking, yapping, before I go hit a workout, come back. Right now I'm stretching and talking to you guys, and I'll watch a little bit of Netflix, because I'm currently watching Starting Five, the NBA TV show series, Netflix series. So I'm going to watch that. And that's pretty much my day. I worked on that spreadsheet that I told you and showed you guys. But that was pretty much my day. Nothing crazy, but the most important thing is that I'm alive, that I'm healthy, that I have a family that I can call, that they're healthy, that my partner is healthy. And there's a lot to be grateful for. So remember to be grateful. The things that you want in life, the things that you want to become, they're gonna come in due time. Remember God's plan, God's speed, and things that are worthwhile take time. Always remember that. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna come fast, but it'll be worth it. Trust me, it'll be worth it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's video I can keep it a little bit shorter. But let me know in the comment section below if you enjoy these talking therapy sessions, I would say. Therapy sessions with Jonathan. But yeah, take care of yourself, please. Be graceful towards yourself. If you didn't feel good about what you accomplished today or how you feel about yourself today, make a commitment that tomorrow you're going to wake up and you're going to get 1% better. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, you're not where you want to be, but you are where you need to be in order for you to grow. So much love from your boy. Take care.